to Queensland now, and the Ipswich community is rallying behind 15-year-old Michael Boggan, who was badly injured by a homemade bomb. Michael's mother, Rebecca, joins us now with Ipswich Mayor Paul Pisasale. Good morning to both of you. Rebecca, I'll start with you. I think we've got sound now. Can you tell us, first of all, how is Michael doing?
He's staying strong, and he's still got a bit of a sense of humour, so that's good. He's had a few surgeries since Friday, but he's a bit sad at the moment, naturally.
I'm sure he is. By the sounds of things, he's looking at a fairly long road to recovery.
Yes, he's going to be in hospital for at least the next 3 months, and then he faces a few more years of operations, and so it's going to be a long haul for him and us, I think.
Well, it's good to hear that he's still got a sense of humour intact. Paul, you're asking the community to help Michael out. How can people do that?
Well, the most important thing, Lisa, is, he's gone through this awful, accident, and we've got to let the police do the investigation, and all we can do is give him some support. I was talking to the Premier Campbell Newman last night. He's come on board to see how we can help. There's two ways. Look, send money to the appeal, and you'll have the details of that, but the most important, even send a card, well wishes, because what he's got to do, and people got to understand, young boys with Asperger's, feel things a little bit differently, so that's why he's been bullied. So it's important for us as a community to give him all the support we can.
Rebecca, you weren't there when this all happened, but what has Michael told you happened?
Well, my husband and myself were one of the first to arrive. We arrived before the ambulances, so we saw a pretty horrific scene. And Michael has told us since, he hasn't been interviewed by the police yet, that's happening today, I believe. He told us that a few of his friends had a golf ball, and they offered it to him as part of his weird and wonderful collections of things that he does. And he put it in his hand, and he believes somebody lit a wick on it before they handed it to him, and he gave it a little shake, and the next thing, he's in the PA hospital with no hands.
Oh dear, that is absolutely terrible.
Yeah,
well, so what happens from here, Paul?
Well, look, we're working very closely with the police, and we want the police to do the investigation, because that's important, because, young Michael has been bullied by those people, and they are known to the police. But the most important thing now is Michael. He's going through some horrendous times, and, his journey is going to be hard. He's got Asperger's, and, in the last couple of days I've learned a lot about Asperger's, and some of the young people all over Australia that are actually getting bullied, because they're wonderful characters, but they do know how to annoy somebody, and, their sense of life. So, young Michael had been bullied, and it's because of the Asperger's. So, look, this is a time for Australians. When one of us are hurt, we're all hurt, and this is a young boy that needs our help. If he's going to be able to shake hands with someone again, he needs the support of the community. I'm so pleased that the Premier rang me last night and said, Paul, I saw it on television, what can I do to help? And, that's the sort of support we need right now.
Yeah. Well said, Paul, and good on you for getting behind it. And Rebecca, our thoughts really are with you, and we want to do what we can to help the situation along. So thank you to both of you.
No, thank you, Lisa.
Thank you very much, Lisa.
All the very best, Rebecca, and give our thoughts to Michael as well. And if you would like to contribute to the community fund that has been set up to help Michael, you can just head to the Today Show website for all of the information on how you can donate.